My overall conclusion is positive. This is a high-value receiver option for anyone wanting clearer sound, wider immersion, and flexible setup with reasonable effort. It handles mixed use across music and video, supports practical tuning, and pairs well with both older and newer components. For budget-conscious upgrades, it offers a convincing balance of performance, compatibility, and convenience that is hard to ignore.
For budget systems, value comes from balancing convenience and output quality, and this model does that fairly well. It offers enough channel support for immersive playback while staying affordable for people upgrading from old stereo gear or basic bars. The jump in engagement is real, especially with films and live recordings. It gives a broader, fuller presentation without forcing a major investment at the start.
Connection options make this unit easy to integrate into mixed setups. Optical input support is useful for modern displays, and the general routing behavior feels predictable once configured. I appreciate equipment that does not require constant troubleshooting after installation. In my experience, this receiver behaves consistently enough for regular use, which is often just as important as raw power specs when building a reliable home system.
Build and usability also deserve credit. The interface is manageable, remote operation is practical, and day-to-day interaction feels straightforward. Those details influence whether a product stays enjoyable over time. If controls are confusing, people stop using features they paid for. In this case, operation is simple enough that even casual users can get strong results quickly, which helps the system deliver value beyond its initial installation.
I also tested it with music where separation and tonal balance matter more than sheer volume. The receiver held together nicely, with intelligible mids and controllable highs that did not become harsh in normal listening ranges. It is not a surgical reference tool, but it remains enjoyable and coherent across genres. That makes it a practical centerpiece for people who want one setup for both television and music playback.
Tonal controls are genuinely helpful here. Being able to adjust bass, mids, and treble from the remote makes quick room or content corrections easy. In small spaces, a little low-end trimming can clean things up fast, while movie nights can benefit from added weight. That flexibility keeps the system enjoyable across different content types without constant manual tweaking, and it helps this unit feel more capable than its price suggests.
Sound quality is the strongest reason I would keep using it. Dialogue and vocals come through clearly, stereo playback has good separation, and surround content feels more engaging than typical TV speaker output. It is not trying to be ultra high-end, but it gives a meaningful upgrade in clarity and presence. For daily movies and music, the improvement is obvious enough that switching back to basic audio feels disappointing.
I like that it works well with older speaker sets while still supporting newer wireless habits. That blend of compatibility makes it useful for people who already own legacy components and want a low-cost refresh. Instead of replacing every piece, I can modernize the core and keep equipment that still performs. It is a practical path that saves money and still delivers a noticeable boost in everyday listening quality.
I think this receiver works especially well for people rebuilding a system around existing speakers. It brings modern convenience while preserving familiar gear, and that hybrid approach can be both economical and